Hello, everybody out there in D&D and YouTube land. No Twitch today because of the Twitch blackout. If this works or not, I don't know, but I like that whole solidarity thing, so we're going to stick with it. Before we jump right into the action, as per usual, we do have a few short announcements to go over. The first of which is our Patreon. If you're interested in joining our community and hanging out with us, please consider joining our Patreon, where you'll have early access to all of the fun things we do behind the scenes. Special streams that I announce only to them before I actually start doing it, and other choice little events. Ooh, okay. This is off kilter. Alright, whatever. Yeah, stuff like that. We also have a comic series that's going to be coming out. The first chapter is already on the Patreon, and in about 2 or 3 weeks, I think. 2 or 3 weeks, yeah, just about that. We'll be making it public and putting it out there on the internet for more people to watch, but it's always going to be a month early for those of you on the actual Patreon. Those times may change as well. I might make it like 2 weeks early, a week early, who knows, but I'll talk with the community about that before we actually make that decision. Next up, we have all of our social medias. If you want to support what we do here on the channel, please follow us at all of those fantastic little platforms. And last but not least, we do have a sub goal going on still. We're getting ever closer to the Marble Day. Now, I will say that one person in particular, who is it? Cade. Cade from our Tuesday games. He has 50% of all of the subs for this Marble game lockdown already. So it's going to be very interesting to see if anybody else can compete with him. Remember, it's only a 50-50 shot for him, but everybody has a fighting chance in the race. I think that's going to be everything from me, though. So, Gothar, tell us what happened last session.
Last session, the party had set up an ambush for a hit that was put out on one of the party members, Reagan. As the group
not
set
Reagan.
up,
Rowan.
Rowan.
Different
sorry.
game.
Yep, sorry. For Rowan. The party separated and went in different rooms, waiting to see if something happened. The assassin was able to kind of get into the room, and when the kind of yell, shout, warning everybody what was going on, the assailant was able to realize what was happening, escaped outside, given chase by Draco and Kothar and the rest of the party. They were chasing after them. I believe Nolth and Rowan were the only ones that stayed inside, actually, where they found that there was somebody else in there as well. After a bit of fighting and killing the assailant, Draco brought the head inside in order to have Ignatius talk to them for it using Speak with Dead. The party informed him maybe how they were going to go about this to get these questions from this person, because it's part of this shadow organization that they're trying to stop, encounter. So they told Ignatius to impersonate Mr. N? Mr. N?
Mr. M. M.
Mr. M, yeah, sorry. I'm using two different books right now. So, but impersonating Mr. M, so they got all of his features properly and practicing what they were going to say. N created a connection with Ignatius so we could relay back and forth what the questions were and how it was going. The party asked where they were meeting, and that was in the Salazar Ruins, was the rendezvous point between the two assailants. They were also finding out what other races that this group needed in order to complete their ritual, finding out that a Cambion and Cherub were the last two needed. The party then got some directions on how they needed to get there. They were also given a task by oh my gosh. Wow, I'm blanking right now.
Desmond.
Desmond gave them a task, and it was his first time giving a party a task to get a book he left there, one of his books. And the party was making their way out to the tavern, the Broken Kneecap, where they were going to be having a fight night. And I had just walked in and getting ready to fight.
That is correct. So, everybody, you've all spent your days shopping for different clothing, match your aesthetic best as you possibly can. Moving your way through the entire city streets, wearing, for some of you, very uncomfortable clothing, and for others, very lacking in clothing. No matter what, your group is absolutely standing out in. So, as you all move through the environment and head over towards the Broken Kneecap, stepping into... Ooh, different song. Oh, that's the wrong song as well. I'll find the song while we're actually roleplaying. You all walk inside, and there seems to be a loud clamoring of music happening in here. A large group of people filling the tavern and kind of overflowing out onto the walkway banister. There's people wrapping around the building, seeming to be there in a large amount of excitement. Now, as you all kind of walk up the area, the guard out front turns to you all and just goes, "Sorry, we're at max capacity tonight."
We're fighting tonight.
I think there might be some confusion. We are fighting tonight.
Sure, what are your names? Looks at a list.
Kothar.
Gabriel.
Draco.
Alright. Dolph, are you there? Bibble, are you there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I've muted myself on the thing.
Yep.
I've been talking to
I
for a
believe
bit.
Rowan's in it too, isn't she?
Well, she's not here, so maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, Nolth?
I was asking, was he asking for stage names or was he asking for
Whatever
some
names you signed up with.
Oh, no, I signed up the Baron.
Right. Oh, that's all of you? And who the hell's that? Points over at N.
It's our manager.
Yeah.
Manager.
I mean, can't you tell by the clothes? I mean, look at them. They have a lot of money. They're coming here to do business, and they have very high-class fighters.
Roll a deception check, Kothar.
I'll lean in and be like, "Of course, these are my
8.
prize guys."
Yeah, even with the assistance, that's an 8.
Shit.
Yeah, willing to spend a lot of coin, huh? The individual crosses their hands.
Yes. Of course.
They hold their hand out. When you jump the line, it's gonna cost you.
Crisp high five, my man.
What?
How much?
That's just joke.
Nope. Never say that.
10 gold.
Fuck. It is poor.
Yeah.
No, Philip's gonna be quite upset if we don't get inside. And Thea should
Who?
be with you. I believe Philip. Your
He looks
boss?
at you a little confused.
I don't know. He put down 200 gold on one of us.
Yeah, if you
So-
remember, 2 different people who worked for this establishment called themselves Philip.
Look, I'll give
yeah.
you 5 gold. I won't complain to the boss that you're taking bribes at the front. Does that sound fair?
Roll a persuasion, Nolf.
I take it we let the stuff at what's his name's and just
What stuff?
Oh.
Like your
go
armor,
over there,
your
just-
weapons?
yeah.
Sure. You guys have no armor, no weapons. That's great.
I have weapon. I have a weapon.
I have a weapon.
Yeah, I was
I have everything.
I was thinking we were
I
going to
left my
check.
stuff behind too. Yeah.
I need all the help I can get. I have everything.
You and Draco are the only ones going in without weapons.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
He has weapons.
He is a weapon.
Does a 24 work?
24 works. He'll take the 5 gold from you and scoot.
Let's go.
Thank you, Knowles.
I thought we were changing here, and I was going to give my stuff to
And
Rowan and maybe Anne, and it's proven to be untrustworthy.
I love that. Maybe in. Maybe.
fair enough. Well, I mean, you all filter on in, and it's a very boisterous crowd tonight. You already see that there is a fight completely on its way right now. There's a fairly sizable looking individual, a human. He has a bandage over top of his nose, probably like to alleviate some pressure from it. Large wraps around his hands as well, and as he's moving in, he's just throwing punches and Hail Marys at the elf, who seems to be very gracefully dipping and dodging out of the way, trying to put on a better show and performance for the crowd. As you all kind of move through, you do notice, like, the elf dips underneath one of the attacks and gives a large flourish with their hands that ends with them getting punched in the back of the neck by this individual, who then grabs their hair and just starts beating them in the face until somebody eventually breaks them up. Very energetic. You hear a voice behind you all. Ah, so you see your competitor. You turn around and it's Philip.
Philip. We meet again.
Let's get you all into the back. By the way, I like the outfit. Kind of looks at Gabriel for a little bit and goes,
Do you want me to lose it?
"No, you're fine. You're fine."
He's being,
And
he's being like a bum. Grease him up.
Again, are we? Do we have our stuff, or is this back at?
That is completely up to you.
I left mine back.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm just considering all the fights gets into. Gable would have held on to his stuff.
So, you're all escorted through the place, brought over towards a back door that has a couple of individuals kind of sitting out front of it. One is a halfling that's just like sitting on a table to put themselves up to eye height with a lot of the other people in here. And the other one appears to be a half-orc who just nods their heads at the two of you, or at all of you, and opens the escorting you all inside. And once you're inside, the music seems to dull over. It seems to be a lot more muted back here. And you see that it is a room that is about twice the size of the actual tavern floor itself. And there are individuals all over. Some of them are shadow boxing, some of them are putting on like tribal makeup to themselves, and all of them seem to be really getting into the atmosphere, into the groove of the fight. Alrighty then. So, you've all prepared yourselves. The first bout is going to be happening, at least for your group, with the arms and magicless fight.
That'd be us.
Yeah.
Draco, come on.
It should, well, not stop. Give it like 30 minutes or so. They're cleaning the blood up off the floor, so you can't claim that you tripped on it. Yes. There's only going to be about 3 rounds with that fight. If one of you ends up making it into the finale, well, then your fight will be happening after the first round of the armorless but armed and magicked fight. Looks over at Kothar and Nolth. You know, I like the grave robber feel that you went for with that aesthetic.
Thanks.
Rowan, you're here?
Yes, I'm present.
Okay. Are you planning on fighting in all of this as well?
No, I will be an observer.
Okay, so you and N are observing. Very well. So, I assume the two of you are going to be in charge of watching their personal effects back here. Or do you wish to watch the match, and I'll watch their personal?
No, we can watch their personal effects.
That's completely up to you.
Yeah, I will be happy to watch their things.
Fair
I don't
enough.
know. I think everyone seems pretty trustworthy here. We could probably leave them.
If you want to go watch the match, Rowan, that's up to you. I think I'll just sit back here a little bit.
Okay.
Gable hands in his stuff. Watch. Do not bet.
Well, I don't even have an eye on the ring to bet anyway, so.
As Nolth is handing you gold.
50 gold on me in front of Kothor. I say this. I am very confident.
That is a sizable wager. By the way, running through the books, it's 2-to-1 odds. Apparently people feel like... What are you going by? The Bear?
The Baron.
The Baron. 2-to-1 in favor of the Baron, apparently. There may have been some hype about the magical potential, bro. He smiles very slyly. And people seem to believe that you're a conjuration specialist. Looks at you, Kothar, kind of like,
Indeed, many creatures like what I'm wearing.
Right. Well, anyways, the competitor with all of you has not arrived quite yet, unfortunately. However, she should be here soon.
She? Please tell me, yeah, she's not like, like a pirate or anything.
No.
Okay, alright, just having flashbacks.
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, we're pretty landlocked here.
It's good.
Her name is Melisande. And she is going by... the Widow Maker.
The best Overwatch character ever.
Ah, fuck. That's where I had that idea come from. Alright, I'll change it. I heard, like, in my mind, I was like, that is such a badass name. And no. Okay.
It is. It doesn't take away from it.
Yeah, no, it takes away
You
from
didn't
it.
think Widowmaker came from someplace?
No. I don't play any of those things.
Is this female competitor French?
She's not French, but she is from up north. I don't know what this French is you speak of.
Oh, I could be... It's mostly a language and a culture. I could be misstating the name of it and remembering something else, but... It's just her name sounds like croissant, so...
Melisande?
Yeah, Melisande likes croissants.
Interesting. She is from up north, a small village, unnotable, that I've ever heard of at least. No idea where she came from either, but she will be in your rink. Looks at Kothar and Nolth. As for the two of you, looks over at Gabriel and Draco, you two will be fighting the wall. Or one of you will be fighting the wall.
Why did they call it him? The wall?
Well, have you ever... I hate you. Have you ever tried punching a wall?
Actually, a lot.
Yes, and usually that ends up with your fist bleeding.
Yeah.
His name is Callus. People call him Collapse. The wall just came with the terror.
Alright.
But he should be your second round opponent. The third round opponent wishes to stay anonymous until it happens. Just so you know, the Wall is not going to give you an easy bout. He's been dying to go at the unarmed, unarmored champion. Keep that in mind.
Wait, Draco, are you the champion?
No.
No, I'm not the champion.
Oh.
And of course, we have a surprise appearance for the two of you if you manage to defeat Melisande.
You speaking my language now?
I'll need to be
I'm down.
careful and not use all my spells too quickly.
Yes, and he like pats you very hard on the shoulder, Kothar. Well, hard for anybody else. That is astounding what you are made of. I mean, honestly, it feels like tree bark.
Those are just scales, but thank you.
Astounding. So, before we go forward, everybody, type in chat what bets you are placing on who.
I'm not bet. Shoot. I'll bet.
Nolth is putting 50 GP on the match between Nolth and Kothar for himself.
I don't have a lot to bet, so I'm not betting any money.
You're all right. 260 gold on Melisande. Nolth 50 on himself, 20 on Draco. Okay.
I'll make that 30 on me. I'll add 10
No.
myself.
You bet for yourself. We're keeping it
Alright.
separate
Okay.
because goddamn, my sanity needs to be checked some. And of course, Philip already put 200 down on Kothar. But that is for all of the matches, not just. Ready?
Wait, Noth, did you say that you're giving? Okay, who are you giving gold to, Noth?
N.
And
Just to hang on to, or like?
to make the bet. To make the
Okay.
bets. I'm telling you my bets. And
Okay,
looking
so it is
gold-
passing through N's hands to be.
Yes, because people can't legally bet on themselves.
Okay. I was very confused for a second. I was like, "Are you be? Can I? Is this mine now? Is this what happened?"
Can I has? I can has? Fine.
Went straight to Ignatius to pay for Fabulous.
Alrighty. And that's it? Nobody else is placing any money down for anybody else?
I put another 20 down on myself for all matches. 50 on myself for the first match, 20 on myself through all matches.
Alright, type that out. Alright, so that's 260 on Melisande. Nolth, 50 on Nolth. The Kothar. Nolth, 20 on Draco. And that's full Draco, right? Just start to
Full
finish.
Draco all through the match. Start
Alrighty.
to finish.
Alrighty. And then
That's
that
pretty good,
is Draco. 10 on Draco. Draco is same for you, start to finish.
Yeah, we'll do start to finish.
Alright, Nolth 20 GP on GP. Nolth. Cool. Alrighty. You can bet on yourself if you want, Gabe.
He's not planning on winning, so no reason to bet anything.
I mean, you could bet on somebody else too.
Just throw the
I'm
fight
pleased
and
to
bet
bet-
on one person.
Yeah, be careful about that.
Yeah, that's how we died.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna bet anything.
Alrighty. Think that's what we got? Cool. Well then, you're all sitting there, getting yourselves hyped up for the match, taking off your clothing, putting on clothing as well. Gabe, did you buy lube?
No.
Okay. How do you expect to grease yourself up without lube?
Okay. I guess if I don't have lube, I don't have lube.
Ready then. So, you've all gotten yourselves prepared. Now, middle of the screen, Draco, Gabe, two of you, please just roll me initiative. As the round is being called and everybody is being brought forth for the battle they have to deal with, you listen to the shouts of the crowd surrounding you. Gabe as well, please. Some of them seem to be shouting. Okay, what's up with the music? Alright, that music sucks. Not doing that music. Guess we're going with the basic shit. Okay, there we go. So, as the two of you walk out into the crowd, you hear the announcer roaring out loud. We have here tonight a fantastic bout of pure force of will. A battle of strengths, composure. No reliance on the arcane tricks that many of you need to call yourselves fighters. You hear a loud boo from the crowd. Says that. But instead, from the brawn and the strength that they have across themselves. There are a handful of people who shout loudly, roaring excitedly at this. First, please announce yourself. Gestures over at you, Draco.
Alright. He's just gonna walk into the ring. Call me the Undertaker, because he went all dark looking.
Oh god, I hate you.
Yep.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, that's what his whole plan
We're gonna
was.
call you the Undertaken, though. Copyright.
Yeah, that's fine. Undertaken.
I have no idea if we're allowed to say that or not, but fuck it, we're gonna go with that. Undertaken. Ooh. Seems like Bird Brain has a big chip on. The crowd begins laughing hysterically at that. And you, Mr. Looks you up and down. Bulge? Gabriel.
Kothar. My name is Kothar.
Mr. Bulge! He gestures again, and everybody erupts. Some of them laughing, and many of them staring.
Gabe just shrugs.
And I hate you
Like-
for that.
What?
And I said, and I hate you for that joke.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways. Now, you know the rules, right? No magic. Spells. No armor, no weapon. Good with this?
Yeah.
Well then. Fight! Immediately, Gabe, you're kind of rotating me like, alright, let's get the hand, and Draco's already in your face. Go ahead, Draco.
Alright, am I close enough to hit? Or did I just need to
You're a
record?
monk, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask, yeah.
Alright. Alright, doo-doo.
16. Without your armor or shield, Gabe, I believe your
yeah,
AC is
yeah.
10?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 16 hits. 7
Oh, I do.
Alright.
bludgeoning damage. Both are. 15 hits. For another 10 bludgeoning damage.
Using a key point.
Flurry of blows.
Yep. And I get 2 more, right?
Yes, sir. 11
Oh.
hits. For another 8. 25 hits.
20. So that's 25 damage?
No, that's
just
17, 25 plus 9 is 34 points of damage.
Oh,
As
okay.
you turn to kind of get your fists ready for the fight, and in a torrent of strikes against your jaw, your body, swift kicks, you are just getting ragdolled back and forth from all of these strikes. Please mark that on your token.
What, change my HP? Yeah, sure I did.
So you are looking hurt after that. Draco, anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Gabriel. Turn.
Okay, give me a second, my thing crazy. Gabriel, character sheet.
You know, my Roll20 freaked out a minute ago and zoomed in on like one little square of the map. It wouldn't let me unzoom. I was like, oh, okay, game.
And now it's blank apparently. Can you roll for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
Punch.
No, yeah.
An 8 will
Okay.
miss.
Yep, and I get to hit him for that.
Oh yeah, you have
Ooh.
that ability.
Yeah.
As you swing your fist just wildly over his head, he kind of just ducks out of the way and slams his palm up onto your
duck.
knee. Go ahead. 13 hits?
I knew I was gonna get my ass kicked. I didn't quite know it'd be this quickly.
Yes. So the palm of his hand just slams right up into your elbow after the swing and a miss, and you bring it back going, that feels bad. Oh, that feels bad. But you do have your second attack. I assume another punch? Okay. Hey!
Misses.
Yeah. You swing with your other hand, going wildly over towards him, but he seems to crane his legs backwards like a bird and completely dodges out of the way.
So I got some damage in that, didn't I?
No, you missed. You
Oh.
took 10 points of damage from
Okay,
missing.
yeah. Yeah.
However, Draco, now it's your turn. Hit. 8, he's still standing. 17, hit. For 7, that's enough. As you kind of slam in and he misses with the Hail Mary, you just quickly spin around with your 2 talons and slap into the back of his head, caving him down to the ground very hard. Draco, you never declared non-lethal.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't declare non-lethal, cool.
No.
Regardless, at the end of that, was there anybody watching this fight? From the party?
I'm
Is there
sure.
any way for Knopf to
Roland
be
was.
watching this?
Absolutely.
I was watching the stuff.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm watching this shit.
So Nolth,
I was
Rowan.
watching the stuff.
All right, Nolth and Rowan. As the 2 of you were out there, you're like, all right, yeah, we put our. Holy shit! For both of you, your first time actually seeing Draco fight, like actually fight.
Not get one-shotted.
I recruited that man!
And the crowd erupts in a roar. Somebody walks over and like begins like nudging at Gabe's body. Hey, do we have a healer?
Do you got a bucket of water? I can go get a bucket of water.
Like he lifts the head up and you see blood is just freely pouring down his face.
1 second. And then I would...
I thought Ian was in the back.
And is in the
I
back,
can
but
still
he
hear
shouts.
it.
Yeah, he shouts.
And
I'll
I will,
just take the other bag.
I will upcast Cure Wounds.
All right, so En saunters out into the ring, and you hear someone shout out, "Woo! We got a ring person!"
A what?
A ring person, kind of like a ring girl, but we're androgynous.
Do they make tips?
Like the
Yes.
ones who hold up
Yeah,
the
you
numbers.
Yes.
Okay. We might have to have someone else watch the stuff.
But anyways,
It's about to
Gabe,
make some
as you're
money.
like kind of being held by the hair from the half elf, you open your eyes, coming back from consciousness, and you see N, but your head is spitting like you have the worst hangover ever.
How much
Did you
healing
tell-
did I get?
That is 14 points.
You told me not to do stupid stuff, and that was stupid.
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want to lose the fight.
Yeah, no. And why aren't you watching the fucking stuff?
Because we have a Dragonborn watching it, and you knocked yourself out.
Hey, buddy,
It's gotta-
be nice to them. They just saved your life. We were gonna let you die, and kind of just like lets you stumble away.
Come on.
Them's the rules here. So, anyways,
I said you
Draco.
didn't. Okay, that worked out well.
Nobody bet on just the first fight. Everybody bet on Draco for the full rounds. Okay. So, as you begin walking out of there, Gabe being helped out by N. That was a...
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be quick, not that quick.
Oh, yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
make sure he didn't land a
Oh.
punch because that smite would have hurt.
Oh, yeah, if he would have smitten you, whew. Anyways,
So I'm gonna help Gabe get set up with the stuff, and then be like, I need to go make some money. I am
Go.
poor.
Go.
you set
Fine.
Gabe down, and as you're kind of like walking back, Draco, you're heading into the back room as well, and you're like, oh, wow, I got a little blood on my claws. Clean them up a little bit, sanitary, of course. And you notice that the same very rough-looking human that you saw fighting previously, just glaring at you.
I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna just full blown ignore him, act like I don't see him.
Hey Draco.
Yeah.
Congrats, man. I haven't seen anyone put Gabe on his ass like that in a while.
I mean, in his opinion, he was fighting in my element. In his defense, I mean. Yeah, so that wasn't a good idea, but
Not
he took
still.
a few more punches than I thought.
Still though, glad you're on our team.
Thank you.
Philip walks back and goes, yeah, well, unfortunately, I lost money. I said that he would last 2 full rounds.
It's just gonna
They're
glare at him.
Awkwardly sitting next to Gabe. Hey, bud.
Ooh, that was a good fight. That was sure shit entertaining.
I'm proud of you for going out there, at least.
Gabe
He's
AFK'd,
AFK.
but he will say nothing and just like, ow, and tend to his wounds.
I'm gonna put his stuff on his lap and get up.
Yeah, there was a good reason I knew when I picked you out. I knew you. It was a good reason. I saw you in that shop. I was like, yep, him.
Draco, as you're kind of like standing there with everyone as well, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh God.
You get shoved hard in the back, and you kind of like stumble forward and like roll onto the ground. Who the fuck you think you is, eh?
Somebody who knows more than 3 words, but hi.
Fucking bird brain coming in here. Yo, don't think for a second I'm gonna let you get at the fucking champ. He's mine tonight.
Can you spell champ?
Son of a... Hey! Philip comes in. You know the rules. You're not allowed to actually fight unless you're in the ring. Until after your fight. I think you can wait another 30 seconds, right? Listen, if you get in my face again another time, I'm gonna fucking tell them on you. Have
Yeah,
fun
and if
with
you
that.
get in my friend's face, you're gonna feel it a little bit more. And it just grins up at him and like flicks their tail.
You think I'm scared of any of you? Look at what happened to that fucking pissant. Just looks at Gabe.
That makes
What'd
no
you say?
sense. Because if he
What's
could
this
do that
guy?
to him,
Oh,
What
I'll
does that
show
mean that
you
he
what'll
can do to
fucking
you?
happen to your bird.
sure, okay, whatever.
Turns and starts storming away.
Gabe is in the back at this point, isn't he?
Oh, no, yeah, all of you are in the back. So that's your next opponent.
Gabe heals up and gets dressed.
Hold up. Don't get dressed yet. Tend to your wounds however you wish, but if they call for another round or intermission or something, do you not want to make a little bit of extra coin? Make back at least something.
No, I didn't. I succeeded where I wanted to, so I'm good.
Fine.
So how do we get in on this ring person thing?
He looks you up and down. Walk around the establishment, see what happens. Come on. You have 10 minutes before your fight. Looks at you, Draco.
Thank you.
Oh, and you're escorted to the front with Philip, and he's like, go ahead, saunter, do your thing. Do a performance check.
Alright. I'm gonna use my game advantage because that is In's way
Of contributing, yep.
Yep.
So,
Advantage.
as you kind of like go out into the ring, you look around a few times and you just start throwing your hands up trying to get people hyped for the match, and you move around the area and just start calling out using your thaumaturgy, getting everybody into the atmosphere of the experience, and you are getting the crowd very riled up. And Philip just gestures for you to come over. All right, we'll set up a cup over at the bar for you. Sorry, wrong accent. We'll set up a cup over at the bar for you, whatever people wish to donate for you. We'll say it's for your drinks, of course.
Sounds good to me.
Fine. Work fine. So, you are now working as the ring person, exciting the crowd and getting them hyped for the match.
Sweet.
We'll see how much you make off of your next performance check, though. That was his evaluation of you.
Okay.
But anyways, after about 5 minutes or so, Philip comes back and looks inside of the room and goes, alrighty, ready?
Let's go.
As you're kind of walking forward, you get the same individual who just like cuts right in front of you and walks directly in front of you. He's acting like one of those schoolyard bully type.
Yeah. I got it.
All right, be careful with this one. Gabe, we're gonna move you. Gonna put the wall there. As you're standing there, and you have N sauntering around the ring, getting everybody excited with a flourish. The same announcer type person comes over. Alrighty, well, that last match was a little short-lived, in my opinion, wouldn't you say? The crowd all starts booing or shouting. It's a mixed emotion for me. However, I think this one's gonna take a little bit longer. Smiles and the crowd erupts in a roar. You know him. Collapse the wall. Gestures, and you watch this individual just walks into the middle of the rink, pulls a brick up and smashes it against his head, shattering the brick.
Yeah, there's nothing left up there.
Gabe is just watching the crowd, watching for any dangers.
I think that was an intimidation tactic, but I'm not sure.
Actually, yeah, give me a wisdom save, Draco.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is a factor.
Oh god.
Draco, you're like, what the fuck? I mean, like, he's not even, like, he's scratched, but he's not bleeding. Why? That doesn't make sense. That's not a human. That cannot be a human. And your mind is just trying to, like, comprehend what's going on. As someone who's a naturally tough person, shattering a brick against your own skull takes not just strength, but toughness.
That's just another brick in the wall.
I hate you so much. Do another performance check, and let's see how much gold you're earning.
Yes.
Draco is
the wall.
in the ring now.
I'm sorry?
Draco is in the ring now.
Yeah. This person, he's not, like, super built. I mean, he's tough. His body's like big, but he's not like Kothar level of fuck that big. He's pretty short, stocky, kind of like imagine like an Irishman, you know, short, wide, but he's muscular.
He's underground bar boxers of the 1800s.
Yes, that's exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, roughly 5 foot nothing, but you know, he's fucking tough.
Just mass.
Jacked.
Just mass.
And
Nothing's
you're
cut, just
and you're watching the cup, and you see people are dropping some coins. Roll me 3d6s.
ooh.
All right. Thank you. Now, let's not make you all wait any longer. Let's keep it going. Fight! Go ahead and roll your initiative. Wow, he rolled
Ding,
shit.
ding.
Wow.
Oh, you also rolled
shit.
shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't roll that shit.
Yeah, that was shit. Hey, I got that out the way. So
Alrighty. This time the fight begins, and as you're kind of like rolling your neck, looking over at him, he rushes over towards you, and you just see this hulking form of this individual rushing to you, and he has this crazed, angered look in his eyes as he just takes his fist and whack right up into your side.
Gable's watching closely.
Sure. Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
that hits.
Okay.
Jesus, like a brick
9 points of bludgeoning damage as he kind of like runs up to you with both of his arms wide and just takes a wide swing right up into you. And you try dodging out of the way, but he throws his entire body behind it, just slamming, and you feel one of your ribs just crack. He lets out a guttural roar in your face as he throws a huge haymaker down towards your head. Natural 20.
This one's brawled in tavern. This one's brawled in taverns before.
Hey, yeah. And he's very reckless right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was thinking.
That'll be 11 points of bludgeoning damage. As he just starts throwing his fist over and crushes down on top of the side of your head, and you go, holy shit, that feels like a fucking wall. It is now your turn.
All right, I'm using my inspiration to roll with advantage.
You already have advantage. He was reckless.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, I
He's
forgot.
throwing
Right.
just haymakers left and right. He doesn't
Yep,
care.
yep.
He's just trying to take you down fast.
Then what do I roll to roll stunning to do stunning strike? Because that
Hit him first,
Okay.
and then declare a stunning strike. And it's
Okay.
1 key point per attempt. 3 hits.
Yep, and stunning strike.
All right, roll your damage first.
Boom.
10 bludgeoning,
Nice.
so 5 bludgeoning.
It's alright.
That health though.
Yeah.
Rack them up.
Alrighty,
Um,
con save.
Mm.
Fucking hell, he failed.
Yes!
Woo! He has a really high con. He's not
That's what I
dexterous, he has a
figured.
really high con.
All right. All right. Next attack. Here we go.
Advantage again.
Shit.
Oh, that misses.
Yep.
You throw it, you throw the first strike, and like you jump up a little bit and just smash him right on his nose, seeing that it's currently broken already. And as you indent into it, he brings his hands up to guard it, and you throw your second fist up into his body, like towards his ribs, and your fist just crunches against his abs. Like, oh, that didn't work.
All right. Yep. And I don't get another attack, right?
Yes,
No,
you
you
do.
do.
You get
Bonus
bonus
action,
action.
you always have 1 freebie. It's a
Okay,
key
yeah.
point for 2.
Okay. So I was making sure. So one more. Let's go.
21 hits. For another 8, so that's 4. Okay.
Damn, this fucker is a freak shit out.
Pretty fucking tough. Alrighty. Next, it is his turn, but he is stunned, so it's your turn once again.
Yep. Mm,
3 hits. 7, so 4. 22 hits. 11, so 6.
And Furia blows.
Okay, 2 more attacks. 19 hits. 4. Oh, he's taking them. He's taking them. 27 hits. Oh, so close. So 4 more. He's looking a little rough right now. He's hurting. He's hurting, but...
Can you spend more than 1 key point in a round, or is it just 1?
No, it's just 1. It uses your bonus action for 1 key point for 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And after your onslaught of attacks against this individual, he finally like just reaches up towards his nose, and you hear a very loud as he snaps it back into place and just snorts the blood on you. His turn.
Yep.
Advantage. The 20 and some change.
Yeah, that hits.
Looks like we've got a leak in the wall.
Do another performance. That is 10 points. You get a resounding boo. Followed by fuck you guys, that's funny. Second attack. That is going to be a 19.
Yeah.
For 8 points of damage, and for his bonus action, he throws yet another attack.
Oh, frenzy.
17 misses, right?
Yep.
Going wild. Draco, your turn.
All right. Yep. We're just going for it. I got to hit the shit out of him.
6 hits. 8. You suffer 4 points of bludgeoning. Suffers 4. 1 hits.
And I'm gonna try another stunning strike. That's
Right.
my only hope.
Your damage.
Nice, good damage.
He is still up.
Damn.
He's a tough individual. This time, you go for his face again, but instead of letting you clip at his nose, he just slams his cheek into the blow that just takes it. His cheekbone is cracked right now, but he doesn't seem to be stopping. You still have your bonus action.
Yep. Yeah. Only consume 1 key point.
1 for 6. You said you were not going to spend a key point?
Oh, can I spend another in the same round if it doesn't work?
This is a different round. Yeah, you can use as many key points as you want.
Okay, just
in a
as
round.
it only can work.
Yeah.
Then,
I mean, you
I'm
can try to
spending
stun
another.
again. You can key point Flurry of Blows again. I mean, you're running through your key points, but you can.
Yeah, I'm going to...
That's 3.
Yeah, I'm going to try another stunning blow. I got to get him stunned.
Okay. Stun.
Damn.
That's
What is my... how do I tell my...
based off of
It's
your
8 plus
8 plus
3
wisdom
plus
modifier plus 3.
Okay, so the...
Easiest way, go on your spell page
Yeah.
and toggle it to wisdom. 14, so just barely a success.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all I can do.
Ready.
Actually,
Um.
can I fly 15 feet above him?
Yeah, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, we're gonna go like 20 feet above him in there.
Ready. Still reckless. 18.
That's right on it. Damn it, he hits me.
8 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, I had 9 health and left for 1.
Oh. Oh. Draco, you fly up into the air, and he just looks over and goes, "Is that even fucking fair? He's not using magic." Just smiles. "Oh, you shit for brains, I'm gonna fucking..." He reaches down towards the ground, pulls off his boot, and he throws it recklessly at you.
That's what I figured.
14 misses you, right?
Yep.
All right, he's got a second boot. 19 to hit.
Damn it.
Oh, God.
He's proficient with improvised weapons, man.
Yeah, I
He
figured.
pulls off his boot. First one flying high, and you just manage to like swat at it. The second one just crashes into your beak, and you collapse down to the fucking ground. And he just stands over your body and starts roaring at the crowd aggressively.
Holy shit, that dude's a fucking thing.
Gable tries to move in to help Draco.
20 gold.
I tried, guys. I tried. I spent a shit ton of key points.
You're not the only one who lost gold.
The wall still stands.
Gable, if you can, cure wounds on him.
Go for it. Go. 9.
Oh.
Draco, as you're lying there, just kind of resting on the ground going, holy fuck, that guy is a monster. You see Gabe walks over to you, places his hand, and brings you back up. Functioning.
Good fight, Wall. You better beat the shit out the champion. Coughs up a little blood.
He spits in your direction.
Gable leads him out of the ring.
Mumbling to I'm just thinking to myself, I'm gonna murder this guy like one night. Son of a bitch. I'm just kidding.
Right, very good, very good. Wow, that was than I thought. He's speaking to you, En, but I should have probably said that.
Huh?
He's speaking to you. That
What
was
did
a
he
lot.
say?
That was a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah, that was interesting. But if he comes after my pal again, just know he's gonna be in trouble.
Not our problem. So, he shouts to the crowd. All right, that's the last fight for the unarmed, unarmored battle. Next, we're going to be taking a 5-minute intermission to clean up the blood and introduce our next fighters. Full magic, no armor. Be fun. As he kind of like goes back into the back room, everybody else kind of stumbling as well. You see the wall like marches up to you, Draco. Yeah, take a drink. Hand you a flask.
I take a drink. Or I hand it up for cheers.
Sorry about all the fucking yelling and screaming and shit. You know, I gotta keep on a good face for the crowd.
Fine with me, man. It was a good fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he spits in his hand and you see like 3 teeth. Yeah, that was a good one. Just throws it on the floor.
Damn.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Cheap trick, flying man.
Hey, I was about to get knocked out, man. I had to try something.
Why keep my boots? Be a fun one next round. Hey, just like leans back into the floor, like into a chair, and begins tending to some of his wounds. All right, let's get this started. Let's have him roll some hit dice.
Yeah, can I roll some hit dice, get some health back?
Yeah. You guys are gonna have a short rest, for the other round. Fuck. All right. Yeah, that's 30 points. Hey, he's almost fully better after that. Cool. That was a good hit die roll. Well. But anyways, after that, everybody else is sitting in the back. Everything's being fixed up and prepared out there. Philip comes back and goes, all right, gentlemen, you're going to make this a little more interesting and not make it look like you're throwing the fight, right?
Throwing the fight?
Well, yes, there's
Trust
already
me.
people clamoring thinking that Kothar threw the fight.
No, he did his best. He didn't.
Well, I don't really care either direction. It matters what people are saying because that matters if they keep paying us. So, you two are going to be fine?
We should probably be good.
Now, no preemptive spell casting before you enter into the ring. That is one of the rules. Only weapons on your person can be utilized. You have a maximum of 2 weapons on you. So be sure to choose very wisely on what they're going to be. No forms of armor, no exception. This includes mage armor and the shield spell, if you do know that one.
I'm just gonna summon my spear. I was like, yeah, I just got a spear.
Very good. Now, I'm sure we probably don't have to worry that much about this, but there is another rule. If you're going to be using AoE spellcasting, tell me now so we can have the proper people in order to make sure you do not burn down the establishment.
Nope.
Nah.
You have a few more minutes to talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go to the bar. Drinks? Drinks?
Whiskey, please.
Want to take
Fine.
a shot each before we go, Kothar?
No.
Eh.
So... Hey.
Nilth, don't reveal what you are, please. What we are.
I would never reveal what I am. He chose his words very carefully there.
Uh-huh. I'm not going to be using a certain item.
I can't use a certain item.
Yes, well, even if you had it, I wouldn't use it.
Never use my the lady's gift for something as small as this.
Oh! Collapse looks over at the two of you. This ain't fucking
In
small.
in perspective of what the lady's gift is worth.
You got yourself a maiden, eh? Mrs. back home? I respect it, man. Keep it to yourself. But hey, if you sanctified that shit, you better not be cheating, alright? I'll kick your fucking ass.
I would never.
He's devoutly loyal.
Very devout.
Yeah, that's what I like to fucking hear. He hands over his flask towards the two of you guys.
Look it up, take a sip.
It's just pure grain alcohol. It's nothing special. It doesn't taste good, but it gets the job done.
Okay.
Nolth, it burns. Kothar, refreshing.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, okay. That whole resistance to fire, you don't really care.
oh yeah.
But anyways. Alrighty, everybody. Seems like we have a slight mix-up. It appears that your fight is going to be postponed about 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
In the
Right,
meantime, we have a group of individuals here who would all like to speak to you. He steps out of the way, and you see walking in to the back room is a group of cloaked individuals, very fine robes flowing all the way down to the floor, and the cloaks hiding their faces perfectly. Sorry, wrong song.
Gabe is watching in, moves closer.
Ends in the ring, so you're outside.
Oh,
End's working.
yeah, he would be out in the ring watching her,
All right, fine.
or not next to the ring.
All right, so it's just the four of you in there. As the
No,
four,
don't mind- I was about to say, don't mind me asking. Where y'all?
Philip just kind of smiles and shakes his head back and forth. We are inquiring people. We like to stay outside of these fights whenever we can. However, we are interested in this fight in particular, about to transpire. We would like
Why is
to, well, identify you properly before the battle begins.
Oh, I'm Nolf. Don't worry about it.
That's not what I meant. The individual smiles underneath the hood.
What do these robes look like?
Are
Are they very plain?
black, Blue.
No red.
No red.
Okay.
But if you remember, black and blue do not match the scheme very well here. The black
Yeah.
robes are sometimes seen, but not really noted. Blue is not even on the color scheme that they use.
Yeah, for ranking.
So, if you all don't mind, you, Gabriel was your name?
That's what I'm going by, yeah.
Please approach.
I'm quite fine, I'll stand here.
The individual tilts their head towards Philip, and you see Philip gets like a little bit of a sweat on his brow. You might... it's in your best interest of health to listen to them. No need. And you, the Baron, approach.
Okay. Elf walks up. No problem.
The individual begins looking you over on all sides, walking around. Just examining you up and down. Lifting your
Take a
arm.
picture, it'll last longer.
I do not
Oh.
understand that reference.
You guys should not understand what I said.
You said take a picture, it'll last longer, but they don't have photography in this.
Oh yeah, they don't have take a painting. Mission of painting, it'll last longer.
No need, I have photographic memory.
That's always be on your mind, okay.
Where do you hail from?
Faith.
Your markings don't match any of our written knowledges about places or people. Are you one of the Untamed?
I don't like to call ourselves that, but yeah. I'm part of the tribe back on.
Which tribe?
Get the notes up. Did we ever come up with a name for the tribe?
I don't know if you did.
I did not, so I'm gonna do it right now. The Acadian tribe?
The Canadian tribe.
No, Acadian. Acadian.
Arcadian.
There we go, Acadian. The Acadian tribe.
While you're having this conversation, you do see that one of the three individuals kind of took a step back, has a very large bowl, and is adding a lot of incense into it. And begins burning it, stirring it with these strips of ivory.
Can I roll to see if I know what this is?
Roll an Arcana. DC pretty high. What'd you get?
24.
This is the Legend Lore spell.
Oh gosh.
Takes a while though too. That takes a
10 minutes, yeah.
So yeah, from there.
Casting a spell, I see.
Yes. If they're not going to be willingly talking to us, we need to know who is inside of our city.
What you mean? I've been pretty willing.
You seem to be willing. Regardless. So, what brings you all the way here from Arcadium?
Business, man. Traveling with this elf merchant we were traveling with for a bit.
Which merchant is that? Ignatius?
Yeah, how'd you know?
First off, he's not an elf. He's a tiefling.
Wait, he's different?
Yeah, Ignatius is a tiefling.
My bad, that's off.
Oh, that was out of character. Okay, no problem. It was a
that was
mistake.
out of
Gotcha. Okay, so you weren't lying. Yes, we're aware of every merchant and dealer inside of Deepyard. And you! They look over at you, Rowan. Where
Yes.
did you learn?
Learn to read?
Are you being smart with me?
I mean, some people say I'm smart. I mean, others don't. But what's happening?
How did you get a resounding accomplishment? Your first attempt to get contracted by Deep Yard. Was the foul play? Was somebody speaking to your mind?
Do you mean when I took my exam?
Yes.
No, I mean those people just asked me a couple simple questions. I don't know.
Simple. And you have not been schooled officially in the ways of the world, or history, or geography, or any kind?
I mean, I'm kind of a, self-taught. I mean, spent a lot of time outdoors and stuff.
Interesting. Around this time, the spell goes off, and the individual who cast it stares into the bowl for a period of time.
What's making you ask these questions? Who are you?
That is not important right now.
Oh, because your markings don't identify you as anyone within the echelons.
Astute observation.
Thank you.
The individual kind of like pulls back and points their hand over at the third person who's yet to talk or act. He's kind of just been like leaning against the wall.
That's the point where you jump all of us, or what's gonna happen?
Well, that is up to him. One who's been talking looks over at that same individual. No, that's not necessary.
Would I have seen any of this going on?
No, you're out. You're working with Gabe.
Work it in.
Yeah. No, they're fine. The individual speaks up. Let's go.
Well, who's this now?
Oh.
That is not an appropriate question.
I feel like your questions weren't appropriate.
Noted. They turn and begin walking away.
Oh, that was mighty strange.
What's happening, you guys?
I don't know. Frankly, I don't care enough to find out more.
Oh. One in the lead turns around and looks over at Philip. Giovanni. Be sure to keep your mouth shut this time. You got it, sir. Good. And the three of them just walk out. As soon as they, close the door, Philip/Giovanni begins breathing. Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we ain't dead.
Yes, very good. I was scared for a second there. I was worried that all of you were criminals of some esteem.
Oh, is that the cops?
No.
Are they guards?
Best not to ask questions involving them.
They might be criminals themselves of some esteem.
Are they clergy members?
Yes.
We don't actively have a clergy here, technically. But
Can I roll anything to see if I recognize their outfit?
Outfit?
Their uniform.
You could roll a history to see if you know anything about dealings like this, but their outfits are deliberately as discreet as possible.
Alright, yeah.
They were meant to blend in without drawing attention, noting who they are. 22.
Are we still?
What's the question, Rowan?
Oh, are we still by the bowl?
They picked up the bowl. Oh, they definitely picked up that bowl and walked off with it.
Did it smell? Could I smell it? Did it smell weird when it was by us?
It smelled like very, very eccentric and expensive.
Okay, so Rowan hated it.
Well, that was interesting.
But a 22, Draco. You've seen a triad of people before. Just a few days ago, in fact. And when you left Leon Chi to go do his, they were individuals in that room. Now, if those were the same people, you couldn't make out any features or anything like that, but, you know, nondescript, blending in, 3 individuals, notably one leaning against the wall, just like the one was now.
Guys, I think I've seen people like this before. When I left Leon Chi to go do what he had to do, these people escorted him. Not these exact people, I can't be for sure, but they were kind of the same.
All right, well, that's all I need to hear. All of you, goodbye. You have another 5 minutes before your round, so take care. And he walks off.
Okay. That was a leak to Leon Chi. Oh well.
Not necessarily.
It'll happen when it happens.
Huh.
Both freely give your information of who you are to people.
I told them basic things anyone can acquire if they did a little bit of research. I'm from Faith. I'm part of a wild tribe. If the face paint and the usual wear of my attire doesn't give that away, then
Well,
then
it
I'm
obviously
right.
didn't, since they didn't recognize you to any tribe.
What's harm of them knowing? At the most, they're gonna think I'm a simple orc from one of the tribes. They'll be fine. You need to stop being so paranoid. Not every person that comes questioning us is some big bad evil person trying to kill all of us.
Are the two of you ready?
Yep.
After the 5 minutes expires, Giovanni comes back here. All right, come on. Go, let's get you in the ring. Make me some money. And he starts rubbing your shoulders, Kothar.
I just kind of throw him off of my shoulder with one of my
Very
shoulders.
easily done.
And
And
just kind of glare at him.
And the two of you walk out into the tavern. By far, the 2 largest individuals in this entire establishment. Nobody else really makes it up to your stature. Now, as the 2 of you have walked out here, angling your weapons and getting yourselves together, you do see that the crowd has increased in numbers very considerably. And do another performance check for me, please, to see how much hype you drew up during the 15 minutes. Alrighty, so if you're up high and Gabe is watching N, that means Rowan is watching the equipment, or Rowan, are you watching what's happening?
Well,
I think
it's just
I'm
Gabe's equipment.
she's-
It's just Gabe's equipment.
And he
Yeah,
has
she's
everything
not-
on
No,
phone.
Gabe would put on all his equipment, so he's all
Alright.
dressed now.
So, Rowan, what were you saying?
Rowan is definitely not watching the equipment.
No. And you've been trying to keep the hype going in this place, but people are getting really rowdy, and periodically they would get too close or handsy, and Gabe would go over and break their hand. Very quickly, very swiftly. So it's
True.
yeah. Unfortunately, your performance is not as high tier as you would like it to be, because of the constant threat of that guy.
Gabe, come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Go find somewhere to sit down and relax. I'm fine.
You want them groping you?
If I can make some gold, I don't care.
Stop
Okay.
hovering, Dad.
Gabe keeps her in view, but them in view, but only
if they try
watches out
anything
for-
too bad, I can just stab them or something. Like, I'm okay. I've got it.
Yeah, Gabe only watches out for deadly threats.
Alright. Philip kind of slides over to you, and oh, by the way, we have a system here. Somebody starts acting out like that. He hands you a shot. Throw this in the face and say the word consent. It will burn them.
I like it.
Yes, we sell it by the bottle.
Perfect. Okay, so time to
I
get everything going again. Was there a holdup or something? Everything okay back there?
Sure, yeah, everything's fine. They were just resting up, you know, getting themselves ready. He turns and immediately walks away. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm gonna
Glimmer and bow, yep.
cast detect thoughts on him.
Alrighty. First
That
off,
sounded a little sketchy.
yeah, detect thoughts. There are many thoughts in this room. But anyways, as you detect it, you have the entire room roaring around you full of people. Are you going to focus on his, or...
Yes.
So you're diving in just to ignore everyone else and go for him?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
that's-
seemed really sketchy.
13.
My save is 14.
Hey!
Actually, no, it's more now, so it's 16.
Hey! Update that.
Yeah.
So, he's walking away and goes, "Holy shit, I can't believe they actually had a council member here. Why the fuck did that have to happen tonight of all nights? Seriously, we're just trying to do our business. We paid our taxes already. Why did they have to bring a goddamn council member?"
Jen's gonna oh fuck, and immediately make a run for the back room.
Okay. You run into the back room.
Gabriel follows her quickly.
Them.
Them quickly.
Guys, is everything okay?
Couldn't be better.
Gable has
Elf is
sorted
in the
out
mirror
this-
talking
this
to himself.
gang room.
Cause Philip was acting sketchy, so okay, so this new thing I can.
Giovanni is his name, and
Okay, well Giovanni, whatever, dude's name is, he's acting kind of sketchy, and I was like, okay, I've got this new thing I can do now, cause did somebody come? Did somebody weird show up?
yes, some people came questioning us, wanting to know who we were.
Cool. Apparently, one of those people is a council member.
Huh? Yeah,
As
shit.
in the council that has the chick who's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, one of those, yeah. Apparently, they're council members or something, because he was saying oh, we pay our taxes. Why do they have to show up? And did so?
Were any of them women?
To everybody else, not that
To
they could
everyone else.
tell in particular. Nobody really tried seeing too clearly.
That's all I got off the top of his thoughts was that.
By the way, would my necklace block that lore spell?
What?
Would my necklace block the legend lore?
What's your necklace?
Uh,
Non-detection?
Yeah.
It would make it so people can't magically divine where you are. It does not stop things from divining your history.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so.
And it would stop from you. But they just, yeah. Come on, everyone. Fight's about to begin. Nolth, Kothar, walk out into the ring.
Good luck, guys. Don't let that distract you. and it's just gonna give him a thumbs up and like backward walk out of the room.
Yup, just
Kay picks up a sword and follows her out.
them.
Them out.
No. The two of you walk into the arena, both of you on opposite sides of the tiny little walls. There's a new large pile of sand brought in there. This sand, notably, is not as moist as the old sand was. It's fresh. There's not sweat. There's not blood littering into it, so it's just the sand pit now. As the two of you just get in there, Giovanni walks forward. All right, everybody. All right. So, the moment you've been waiting for. The beginning of the trials of intellect. Brawn and brain alike. No protections by the means of arcane or steel. Are you all ready? And we need another performance, please. Hype them up.
All right.
Wow. Wow.
We're in.
You're really scared. You're still doing like the thumbs up, like, hey. And you're just looking
yeah.
around. Where are they? Where's...
Kay
I'm
pulls
like-
back.
I'm like, okay, they were here. What did they look like?
Rowan's clapping like so hard, like woo!
Yes. Notably, as the two of you have walked forward into the ring, Nolth, you notice first. Kothar, you notice first that a wave of about like 10 academy students all walk up to the front. Two young men in particular that you both would recognize, and a crowd of younger, more feminine looking men, women alike, but all here to glare at the two.
Actually, Noth wasn't with us.
Glare at you.
Yeah, Noth wasn't with us. It was me,
Draco and Rowan.
Draco and Rowan.
Do I see this?
With your passive and your bird's eye view, pun intended, yes.
I'm just watching for now.
Okay. So you focus on them now?
Yeah, I'm watching them.
Okay.
I'll-
Yeah, the one young man walks over towards where you are, Kothar. Oh, look at this. Another brute in the ring. How cute.
You said there's sand on the ground, right? It's all
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
I'm just gonna like, you know, like when a dog like kicks back dirt.
Yeah.
Yep, in his face.
Alrighty. Give me a dexterity check. Let's.
They're a little blood
20.
in there with it.
You just scoot in and just slaps him in the face. Oh, what the hell was that? Fucking oaf. He begins sauntering away, like very upset, storming, stamping his feet. At that, Rowan, now you recognize them over there. You go, oh hey, look, there's that bitch.
Rona like wave, like all politely.
Noth, is this despite the crowd, reminiscent of things?
Yeah. Hey, again, it's gonna be a fun fight.
Please.
It's been a while.
Fighters, address the crowd. Who are you? Where do you hail from? What do you represent in this battle?
I am the Baron from Fairfield and the Wild Tribes. I represent the freedom of it.
Okay, do a performance, Noel. You get a lot of applause. People are very impressed with you, and coin immediately starts filtering over towards the bookies. Beautiful, beautiful. Walks over to you, Kothar. All right, now say something fucking pretty, okay?
the mouse. I am something pretty. But I yell it up to the sky as I rage, and I'm gonna rage.
All right. For that, roll an intimidation. I'm just gonna say disadvantage because mouse.
Yep, I'm in a mouse suit.
I am the mouse.
Oh, that's right.
I am
oh
the
my
Pikachu.
God, I have
God.
completely. Oh my God, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I did
Having
too.
a
14.
freaking
Uh,
council member.
what's your strength
and Crowthar's in
modifier?
a freaking.
Should've given you the name to Mighty Mouse.
It'd be a +1. It'd just be a 15.
A 15. Okay. You get a handful of people like looking around, very, very confused, including Nolth. And you get a handful of like, yeah, fucking mice, dude. Those things ruin everything. So as you enter into your rage, woo! Would the two of you like to roll me initiative?
Sure.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Go first, and who's the third person? Oh, that's not it.
Kothar, as you enter into your rage and you spin around, glaring over at Nolth, Nolth is still addressing the crowd who's roaring for him. Oh, always such a performer. You're first.
Yeah, I'll run at North and regular Great Axe attack.
For it.
Let me turn
I hit hard.
a miss.
11.
That's a miss.
You bring the great axe swinging towards Nolth. By the way, Nolth, what's your AC with no shield and no armor?
12.
12, cool. You just need to be sure of that one. Swinging it over, and Nolth, as you turn around, you're like, oh, I remember this sneak attack. You just kind of like lean and jump out of the way. Go ahead, Kothar, next attack.
Oh,
11.
my
You swing
God.
the first way and then swing a second, and he does another like leap back jump out of
We're
the
having
way.
the same problem, Gothar.
Yeah,
It's alright. It's alright. Alright, that's my turn.
that's your turn. Draco, roll me a perception check.
Oh, son of a...
23.
You notice the schoolboy begins like hiding in the crowd and begins weaving magic inside of his little cluster of friends and kind of looks over at Kothar. Kothar, would you like to give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
So someone's messing with them outside the ring?
Yep.
A wisdom?
Wisdom save, yes.
Does Gable see this?
Nope. Only person who took note of it was Draco. He's the only one who wanted to be
18.
watching him.
18.
If your passive was high enough, you would have noticed. 18.
Can't do anything about it?
Well, you're up top. If you want to roll initiative and jump on the tracker, you're welcome to.
Yeah, just I'm gonna punch this little.
Kothar, you feel you feel a presence like enter into your mind, but then you kind of like shriek, like just shake your head and shake it off, and it doesn't seem to bother you very much. But you felt it.
Jericho.
Yes.
Would Rowan notice with her passive?
Your passive is 16. No. Yeah. It was a pretty good check. The only person who was actively watching him was Draco.
Get him, Draco.
Nolth, your turn.
Bonus
Swing,
action,
swing.
Switchblade curse him.
Okay.
So +3 damage, and I crit on 19 or 20.
Your eyes blacken. His eyes blacken.
First swing.
Oh, God.
I will Eldritch Smite too. 14 plus 7, Eldritch Smite.
67. That's 11
Level
damage.
IQ test?
Yeah, that's 11
Oh,
piercing.
yeah, 3rd level. Eldritch Smite,
And
3rd
what
level.
type of damage is your smite?
Force?
No, you have to roll more
Oh.
dice. You crit, you double all damage dice, so roll 3 more d8s.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
So 17 force damage.
And a total of 11 piercing. So, as he kind of swings, Nolth, you bring your spear around, and as Kothar is like repositioning, he has that moment of like, wait, what? And you just thrust right up underneath his arm, piercing through the soft spot, a place that you know he suffered a very bad wound maybe a few hundred years ago.
And second attack.
Yep.
That was just the Jesus.
Missed.
15. You stab up and then you twist around, trying to stab and position into his chest, but Kothar like shrinks down his arm and just blocks it, deflecting off his hard exterior. You have to aim for those soft spots. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Draco, you're about 30 feet away from this individual up in the rafters.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down above his head, just right over the top of him, and I'm gonna start yelling, "This little shit's casting magic!"
No, I'm not! As he's like interlocking his fingers.
Does Gable knows that?
Oh yeah, everybody hears that.
And I'm going to punch him right in the face.
Gable starts heading over there.
Whack! That hits.
And I am just going to stunning strike him.
Okay, con save.
Yeah, just to make him quit. I told you, little shit. You don't come around here no more. You understand?
Gabe, you're like marching over. He's crying. He's just like, you stunned him. He feels so hurt now.
Well, Gay just walks over and slams him to the ground of this room.
Okay. Arm bars for everyone. Is that it, Draco?
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm gonna fly back up in there a little bit, whatever, and just get back up top.
Kothar, you hear all of this over the crowd, and you see Gabe like pinning that tiny little freaking academy student who is crying actively from being slapped in the face yet again by Draco. Oh wait, this time you didn't slap, you punched him. Okay, yeah, he's definitely crying. So Kothar, it's now your turn.
The only fight worth having is in the ring.
Oh my god.
8 misses. You swing your weapon wildly towards him, and your arm just kind of like gives out a little from him hitting that soft spot.
12.
Just barely hits.
You hit.
18.
Okay.
Yep, you do that, don't you? Alrighty, you swing your weapon wildly twice, and the second one actually clips in. He's a little bit more nimble than last time you sparred.
Yeah.
You're getting used to it again.
Better. It's gotten better.
Yeah.
I didn't reckless or anything, so.
Do you have any idea who I am? I'm gonna get my dad. My dad's gonna put you in jail forever.
What, the kid that I armbarred?
Yeah.
Gabe grabs him by his cloak and drags him off someplace.
He will try to oppose athletics you.
Is he stunned still? Or did he pass his stun?
Oh no, he's still stunned. Never mind. He's going to keep crying like a little bitch, and yeah.
I told you, little shit.
Nolth, your turn. You turn around, you're like, ah, shit, that's that hesitation. Fuck, okay.
Yep.
No honor nowadays. Your turn.
First swing. There we go. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Hit.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot. Are you prone? Did you have to make a DC?
I stood up. No, I stood up. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing. Second hit. Second Eldritch Smite.
Okay. So that's 7 piercing and fucking hell.
17.
Why did you get 2 more d8s on that?
Because I cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, you always cast it at your max level. Yeah.
Yep. Eldritch Smite is so good.
It is. So 17 more force damage. Ooh, looking a little rough on that one.
And you make a DC 16 strength check.
Strength save.
25.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Barbarian
Second
good
swing.
at strength save.
Ooh, 16.
Hit.
Yep.
Ooh, hit. 10.
For 5. All done?
Yep, that's all I do.
Yep. And also,
Draco, he's being carried out by Gabe now.
Alright, yeah. I'm
Also,
just sitting in the stands watching.
Eldritch Smite is 1d8, and then you get an additional d8 for each level above 1.
Oh, so it is supposed to just be 3d8, so gain back your 7 from the force. It did it right the first time, though. Yeah, the first time was 3 plus 14.
I only know that just because I've played the.
Yeah. Alrighty. Bothar, your turn again.
Okay. Stand up.
Yep.
Reckless.
Reckless, yes. 15 hits.
That's a hit.
21 points of damage.
They both hit like shit houses.
Take
Yeah. 21 hits.
That might actually get me. Yeah, that gets me.
So
No,
Right, go there, you won.
you have no.
you have.
Oh no,
Inherits.
I'm a half orc.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm actually supposed to do another D8 to you because of savage attacks from that crit. Huh.
Yeah, roll your extra d8.
Forgot about that.
But anyways,
I
right
forget
now
about
you're
being
at
half.
1 hit point. Oof.
Okay.
You take
took
one
an
extra
one.
damage.
Yep.
Now he's no longer stunned.
No,
I'm gonna tell my dad. I'm gonna tell my dad.
Gabe bitch slaps him as he's drinking mouth.
That's fair. Dolph. That last strike cut deeply into your side, and as it kind of just like slams into your ribs, you feel it like pierce into your body, and that primal instinct kicks into you as you just hold the weapon and glare up at him.
It's getting good. And it's just like in the back, like
Crit.
doing hype man
Oh,
again.
yep. That's a crit.
Aw.
Yep.
Oh.
The extra one.
D8.
So 15. So. Okay.
So 12, 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah, because he doesn't add on all that stuff. He's out of spell slots.
Yep. All right, Nolth. You still hit.
28.
You still hit. Yep.
Yep. 14 damage.
7.
So 7.
So close.
It's gonna be what happens this round. It's gonna decide it.
Draco still watching?
Yep, just watching.
Alrighty. Both are. Three hits.
And there we go.
That's enough. As you bring your axe up into the air, dislodging it first from the sides of his body and just slamming it into his arms again, trying to block and knocking him completely down. You all hear the very loud of bones from Nolth as he lands onto the ground. The crowd erupts, thrilled at this battle. Hey! Everybody. They are having a fantastic time.
I'll come out and heal Nolth up.
I'm like I'm ending my rage and like grabbing Nolth's like
Shit.
sides.
I didn't mean to kill him.
Gabe pulls the guy into the back room, strips him of any magical stuff, and ties him up until the others can come explain what's going on. And gags him, definitely gags him.
So as you're back there, roll an investigation, but you do have a few of the house guards come over and like, thanks, man. We got him.
My friends seem to know what the fuck this guy wanted, so can we hold on to him until they're done fighting?
Oh, we'll hold on to him, but yeah, that's fine. Thank you for getting him, by the way. We appreciate that. And like, as the kid's like, do you even know who my just punches across the jaw, and he's out.
Who punches him?
The guard.
Oh, okay. Gable's fine with him then.
Yes. Okay. As you were searching through, though, Gabe, you did find a spell book before they interrupted you.
Oh,
He holds onto that.
Okay.
oh,
All right.
Nolth. You've gotten better.
Holy
gotten a
shit,
lot
that was a
better.
good fight. That's only you fit like a fucking truck. But you didn't work
Look
on your
who's-
act.
look who's
God
talking.
damn.
Does anyone in that group use spell books?
Nope.
Oh
But
man.
somebody uses money.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Spellbooks sell very good in a mage city. But anyways,
Gable
yeah.
puts in his bag and
I'll
goes back to watch
tell you
everyone.
the contents later when you have time to actually sit down and read through. But everybody walks into the back room once again. Draco, are you keeping your perched?
No, I'll follow everybody in.
Already? You're all
do you
back.
know what the Do you know what the fuck that guy wanted?
Oh, the kid, he was casting magic on one of the two in the ring. It was Nolthar Kothar. I don't know who he was aiming at, but he was casting magic at him.
Did you recognize him? You seemed to recognize him.
That was the little kid that a bitch slapped the other day.
Why did you bitch slap him?
He
Not
wouldn't
that-
give me the directions I wanted and laughed.
Oh, okay. So, I guess we don't care about him.
I'm
Nah.
like Brett.
Shit. What did that shithead do?
He tried to cast a magic at you during the fight.
Holding like a wound in his stomach right now from Nolth stabbing him. So
I'm holding a
Ian's gonna-
slash across my chest.
And it's gonna give Kothar and Cure Wounds as well.
Before you do that, no. You get interrupted. No. No magical healing for the people still in the tournament.
Okay.
Yes. You can rest up yourself if you have any means like that, but no outside help in that regard, or else it would be utter chaos.
Have fun, brother. Have fun.
Well, then I'll just
Hey,
use that
Ian.
Cure Wounds on Nolth then.
Okay, that's
Thank
fair.
you.
Bernie.
Have fun, brother. His arms are like still like broken. Have fun. Oh, thank you. But anyways, after the first rounds of fights, I think this is a good place for us all to take our break. Be right back.